I have been accused/framed of sending nudes to my coworker. Let's call my coworker Rachel. Over the last few months I have become good friends with her. She lives with her boyfriend, but we have been flirting with each other since past few weeks, after we were paired for scavenger hunt during office retreat. Up until the office retreat, our only medium of communication was the app we use for teamwork, Slack. There are two groups. One is for office chat, and the other group comprises of 20-something people from work. The second group is more of an after-hours chat group to hang out together for drinks dinner. Me and Rachel were just friends until our office retreat last month. We started having our own private Slack conversation and later continued our conversation on iMessage, as we both agreed it would be risky to communicate to one another via office account. I did know about her boyfriend a week after our office retreat, but she was the one who brought it up, and didn't mind me flirting with her and vice versa. She equally flirted back. Honestly, being single, it didn't occur to me then that I should have stopped messaging her after she dropped a BF message. We piqued our casual conversation by exchanging tens of messages every day. She did ask me if I would like to join her for drinks after work at this bar 2 blocks down the road, but I asked her if we could choose someplace elsewhere, because I didn't want to be spotted with her by some coworker. We did go out. This was 2 weeks ago. We later went out on 5 other dates including 2 dinner, but I swear, it was platonic. We termed our dates as an experience to try out new places. Oh, we haven't kissed or held hand or all those gestures. I agree we flirted back and forth, but then we become close friends. I took a week off to visit my family back home, and out of nowhere I was shocked to learn that she posted a screenshot of our iMessage thread late last evening. I was shocked to see that thread with a picture of my genitals, which I have not sent. I haven't sent her iMessage in last 2 days. Last message on my end reads, "Merry Christmas Christmas tree emoji," on Christmas Eve, and her replying back with a thanks and bunch of emojis. I am quite certain that she photoshopped the remainder of that thread with me, thinking about you. Me, some other guy's genital picture. And she posted that screenshot, along with caption, "Nice guys." She hasn't even redacted my name. I have been trying to reach to her since last 10 hours. This has been on Facebook all over. She hasn't replied to my calls or any further messages yet after the post. One of my coworkers called me and sent me that screenshot from his Facebook, when he saw that post. Honestly, I don't understand why she has cooked up that story. I couldn't see the post, because I was apparently blocked before she posted it. It seems like she has even blocked me on iMessage. I have received numerous messages on Facebook and texts. I am unable to sleep and have decided to go to cops in an hour. I have even sent out an email to our company's HR last night explaining that it wasn't me who sent that picture and attached screenshots on my end. Thought this might escalate to HR sooner or later. I also sent Rachel email, trying to be as polite as I could as to why she posted that screenshot, which we both know wasn't something I did. What is stressing me out is the damage it has already done to my reputation by the people who have seen that post. I have asked a trusted coworker/friend to send me screenshot of comments to that post every often since I cannot view that post. Truly appreciate any inputs you guys might have. This was out of nowhere. What should I do moving forward besides contacting the cops? I worry that my word won't hold against hers. Can I ask cops or HR to personally vet her inbox and validate that against her post? Because I know that would prove my truth that I haven't sent that picture. Please help. Update. I was advised to file a complaint in California since I live and work there. I am going to call a lawyer who happens to be my mom's cousin in California. It is very stressful to endure being accused of sending nude picture when you haven't. The embarrassment is driving me crazy. And load of messages in my inbox. I have this urge to reply each one of them explaining it wasn't me, but that might backfire. I don't know. Update. A lot has changed since Friday. Most stressful time of my life yet. I flew back to California Friday afternoon, and also hired myself a lawyer. Head of HR called early evening and said she wanted to sort this matter out beyond office hours. Rachel, not her real name, she is the one who accused me, didn't show up at work Friday. She was supposed to be working through New Year, since very few personnel have been manning our work over the holidays. HR scheduled meeting at the executive conference room, which is 4 floors on top of our work area. She did advise me not to communicate with other coworkers till this matter is looked into by HR. I also informed her that I have hired a lawyer for any ramifications that might unfold from this incident. She assured me that they will be fair and try to mediate this matter as if I actually did send that picture. I rushed to office Saturday morning. Thank God it was weekend and holidays. I would have had a panic attack if I had to come to the office on a typical weekday. I was early by at least an hour. The conference room was filled with a senior executive, 2 other women, who seemed like junior-level HR personnel, and head of our HR. Rachel showed up right on time. Sorry for detailing, but I remember all of this like it just happened a minute ago. After an awkward start, I showed the HR my iMessage thread. Rachel was very defensive and she said something like, "I was shocked and terrorized when I received that message." And she claimed she threw her phone in anger and her phone stopped working. She got her phone with cracked screen. She also claimed that she didn't reply to my messages and shut out because of that unusable phone. But she didn't hesitate when the HR asked her to surrender her broken phone or hand it to our IT guy. Oh, I also asked if she can show our iMessage thread through iCloud and she claimed she doesn't use iCloud. 2 things I would like to mention here: she owns an iPhone, iPad and a MacBook. It's very unlikely that she doesn't use iCloud for messages. Moreover, if she claims her screen was broken, how the heck was I blocked? I know she had her read receipts turned on from our conversation history, but none of my past messages had any message read notifications. Anyhow, our IT guy dropped by, took a backup and recovered on someone else's iPhone by afternoon. During this time we took a break and decided to reconvene by afternoon. The IT guy came with restored phone and guess what, her message inbox was empty. She was also asked to log into her Apple account, and even then her message inbox was still empty. She started panicking, saying that phone drop might have broken some chip or something. Our IT guy checked her phone. We were asked to sign a consent before turning our personal devices to company, and did something with work profile configuration or something. All her app data were intact except notes, contacts and messages and photos. Our IT guy gave his conclusion that it was deliberately deleted. This was few hours ago. Okay, since all of this was recorded, not on camera, but documented by one of the junior HR personnel, our meeting was adjourned and we had to turn our phones. Rachel was also asked to turn her MacBook and iPad as the IT guy believed they can recover from her other devices. And oh, our IT guy called what he said was our in-house iOS expert, who devised work profiles for all Apple devices of employees, whether company issues or BYOD. This was around 4. By 7 p.m. I received call from our HR where she said that they haven't been able to recover any messages from either of her Apple devices. She also affirmed that IT thinks those messages might have been deliberately deleted, but they cannot prove that for certain, something that's required by company by laws to terminate her immediately. Another thing, I was told on Friday that I cannot sue any current employees, which means that her hint of terminate her immediately makes me wonder if they are actually going to fire her. I also spoke with my lawyer, who is certain that they will let go of her, and then we can file a lawsuit of her own. Not sure what the future holds for me, but all I am looking forward to in the next few days is a legal obligation wherein Rachel is forced to publicly apologize everywhere for accusing me of sending her nudes. I haven't spoken to her or able to determine the true intention for framing me into this. I will be going to office late evening on Monday to talk to those IT guys and collect my phone back. I was cleared to collect my phone, not sure of Rachel. I might also ask them if they found anything worth helpful, since at this point in time they are the only people besides Rachel that can see what is on her device. Still 2 unanswered questions: if she would be fired, so that we can file a lawsuit against her, and why the heck did she do it? Sorry, I saw so many comment notifications. I wasn't able to respond to all of those after flying back to California, and the ruckus in between. Would try to respond since it's gonna be Sunday soon. It's also interesting to know that IT guys don't have access to iMessages even after having installed Work Profile. We had a 30-minute video explaining what Apple Work Profile is and how it works. Rachel's demeanor was as if she was victim of an abuse. I'm really thankful to my coworkers, one of whom actually picked me up from the airport and helped me get some dinner, while this other coworker talked me over to not do anything crazy that I might regret. To be honest, I was going to send her a trashy email for having ruined my life, but I was reminded by a friend that it is going to hit me back if this was to be scrutinized any further. Thank you everyone for your valuable suggestions and supportive messages. It seems to me that Rachel got caught cheating by her boyfriend and cooked up a quick scheme to throw up under the bus and make herself look like a victim of unsolicited sexual abuse.